ठीक, शुरू करें? तैयार? ठीक, तो हम बात करेंगे बाइसेक्शन मेथड के बारे में। बहुत सारी इक्वेशंस होती हैं हमारे पास, उनको अगर सॉल्व करना है तो उनको सॉल्व अगर हम ट्रेडिशनल मेथड से करें, लाइक हमें फैक्टराइज करना है, फैक्टराइज करके करना है, तो शायद हम ना कर पाएँ। वैसे बहुत सारे और भी तरीके हैं, लेकिन कई बार क्या होता है कि इक्वेशन ऐसी होती है कि ट्रेडिशनल तरीके अप्लाई करना आसान नहीं होता है। उस केस में हम क्या कर सकते हैं? उस केस में बहुत सारी इक्वेशंस को हम न्यूमेरिकली सॉल्व कर सकते हैं। बाइसेक्शन मेथड एक न्यूमेरिकल टेक्निक है जिससे हम सॉल्व करते हैं इक्वेशंस को। ओके, सो बाइसेक्शन मेथड काम कैसे करता है? आपने एक थ्योरम पढ़ी होगी एनालिसिस में, दैट इज इंटरमीडिएट वैल्यू थ्योरम। वो क्या कहती है? इंटरमीडिएट वैल्यू थ्योरम कहती है ये थ्योरम आपसे कहती है कि अगर आपके पास कोई फंक्शन है जो कि कॉन्टिन्यूअस है, ठीक है, और आपके पास एक इंटरवल है जिस पे वो कॉन्टिन्यूअस है, ए बी इंटरवल। ए पर वैल्यू पॉजिटिव है, बी पर नेगेटिव है, यानी या उल्टा भी हो सकता है, लेकिन दोनों वैल्यूज का प्रोडक्ट करें तो नेगेटिव आता है। दैट मीन्स हमारे पास एक फंक्शन है, इंटरवल है ए बी, इस पे हमारे पास एक फंक्शन है समथिंग लाइक दिस। ओके, कि एक साइड तो हमारे पास पॉजिटिव वैल्यू है, एक साइड नेगेटिव वैल्यू है, एंड यू कैन हैव सम अदर फंक्शन दैट गोज लाइक this. So here it is negative and here it is positive. Ultimately it is positive here, it is negative here. So say this is f, this is g. So we have fa into fb, and what is the sign of this fa and fb? That is negative, because one of them is positive, another one is negative. Okay, so this is less than 0. In such cases there is a point where it crosses x axis. मतलब इसका एक सॉल्यूशन होगा, एक पॉइंट होगा जहां पे इसका एक सॉल्यूशन आपको मिलेगा। ठीक है, ये पॉइंट है सी आपका। तो यहां पे आपको ध्यान देने की बात क्या है? यहां पर आपको जरूरत है कॉन्टिन्यूटी की। सो अगर हम फॉर्मल स्टेटमेंट की बात करें, लेट एफ बी कॉन्टिन्यूअस ऑन ए बी, ऑल्सो एफ इज सच दैट एफ ए and FB have opposite signs. Then F crosses, okay, then we can write, then there is a point C such that C is inside that interval AB, okay, such that FC is equal to 0. So in case of graph, we can interpret this thing as we have a graph, this is point A, Okay, this is point B. So graph cannot be like this. This is not the graph that we intend for. जिसके लिए हम ये कर रहे हैं, we are trying graphs for these type. Okay, so this is say Z. We can write F here. So here we have positive, FA is positive, FB is, at this point FB is negative. Since F is continuous, and that means its graph is not going to break here, कहीं भी इसका ग्राफ ब्रेक नहीं होगा. So that means it have to assume all values between this value and here this value. तो यहाँ से यहाँ तक आएगा तो ये सारी वैल्यूज ये किसी न किसी पॉइंट पे अज्यूम करेगा इनके बीच में. ठीक है, ये कॉन्टिन्यूटी के कारण है. सो आप ये भी समझ सकते हैं कि दिस इज एन एप्लीकेशन ऑफ कॉन्टिन्यूटी, कि हम कॉन्टिन्यूटी पढ़ते हैं. बहुत सारे फंक्शंस होते हैं जो कॉन्टिन्यूअस होते हैं जिन पे हम ये थ्योरम अप्लाई कर सकते हैं. अगर कोई फंक्शन कॉन्टिन्यूअस नहीं है, जैसा कि थ्योरम के रिक्वायर्ड कंडीशंस में है, अगर फंक्शन कॉन्टिन्यूअस नहीं है देन वी कैन नॉट अप्लाई. ठीक है, हम देख सकते हैं कैसे फंक्शंस पे अप्लाई नहीं कर सकते हैं. मान लीजिए आपके पास एक ये फंक्शन है. ओके, अब आपके पास f जो है कुछ इस तरह का है. ओके, so this is discontinuous at this point. Say this is A, this is A, this is B. So we have FB here, FA here, this FA is positive, FB is negative. Okay, so it satisfies the conditions that FA and FB have opposite signs. Still we don't have any point so that we can have FC equals 0, and that is because F is not continuous. F has a discontinuity here and it is jump discontinuity. So our function is jumping from this point to this point. So we have jump discontinuity. For this function we cannot apply intermediate value theorem. So wherever we cannot apply intermediate value theorem, we cannot apply bisection method as well. Okay, we can apply bisection method only when we have a continuous function such that it has function value of opposite signs on the both ends. Okay, so let's start with the bisection method. So bisection method. So as I told you, this is based on intermediate value theorem. Bisection method is based on intermediate value theorem. It is applicable to any type of equations, not just polynomial equations. It can be applied to any equation that may be transcendental. Okay, you can have transcendental functions in the equation. Okay, then also you can apply. Only thing is that your function should be continuous and it should have function value of opposite sign on the ends. Okay. So we can write Bisection method is applicable method is applicable to any equation f x equals 0 till f is continuous and f a into f b is negative. So, that f may be any kind of equation till you can test for continuity. Okay. So, we have basically 3 conditions to test, we can say 2 conditions. So, that is second point, we need to test first f is continuous and second f is such that f a f b is negative. Steps to apply bisection method. So, first step is verify f is continuous in the given interval interval a b. So, this is the first step. Then verify f a into f b is negative. So, at this level we are sure that there is a point where f has 0, okay, by intermediate value theorem. Next step is we divide. So, third step is find C equals a plus b by 2. Okay? C equals a plus b by 2. Now, fourth step is find the sign of f c So, there are 2 conditions, f c may be positive, f c may be negative. So, it can match to one of a or b. So, fifth step is check if f c has opposite sign to FA or FB. So there are basically two things, either it has opposite sign to FA or it has opposite sign to FB. So if FA into FC is negative, that means we have that root. So this is A, this is B, and say we have F like this. We have had this interval, so C is somewhere here. Then we have positive sign here, negative sign here. Now we want to find out what happens on C. So at this point here we can see that we have negative here, positive here. So these have FA into FC is negative. Okay. So in that case our root lies in this interval. So we replace B, we can say we substitute B equals C, or we take the next interval in which our root lies is A comma C. Okay. So if FA into FC is less than 0, take the new interval, as A comma C, or we can say or we change the value of B, so that B is now at C. Okay. Otherwise means if FC into FB is less than 0, then we take A equals C. Okay. What can be the case in the graph? So in the graph we can have like this. Instead of this we have a function like this. Okay. In this case, see, this is positive, this is positive. Okay. So here it is positive and here it is positive, here it is negative. Now the root lies in this interval. So what we do, we change the place of A to read C. Okay. So we have A equals C. Now what we do, we repeat from step 3. We repeat from step 3. So next step, repeat the process from step 3. Okay, so we can say this fourth step is not necessarily have to be performed. We can delete this step because here we are checking what is the sign of Fc with respect to Fa and Fb. In fact, these two can be deleted, this and this. So, we have C, then we can check which one where we have negative value. Okay. Fa into Fc is negative or Fa into where we have written Fc into Fb is negative. So, if this is negative, that means the root is in Cb. If this is negative, then root is inside A and C. Okay. So, here we replace B to have value C, here we replace A to have value C. Okay. And then we continue this process from step 3 to, we can delete these steps. So, we have basically a step 3, then a step 6, okay, these two steps. So, if you are programming, you are writing a program, then you can use step 3 and step 6 inside a loop. Okay. So, we have an example here. Find a root of Fx equals x cube minus 5x square plus 6x plus 2 in the interval 0, 2. So, here we have one more condition. What happens if Fc into Fb or Fa into Fc is 0? In that case, C is the root. Okay? In that case, C is the root. C itself is the root, and you can omit repeating this. So, you do not need to repeat. If C is the root, then that is your answer, and you do not need to repeat the process. Okay, so we are doing this example. So, first thing first, we have to verify that our example is this, our f is continuous or not. So, क्या लगता है continuous है? बताओ भाई, continuous है? दद्दा कह सकती हो continuous है कि नहीं? So, first we verify, if f is continuous or not, f is continuous or not. Okay, whenever you are writing a solution, you do not need to write this, you just have to check whether f is continuous or not. Okay. So, you can write, since f is a polynomial, and polynomials are continuous everywhere. So, in particular this function is continuous on 0, 2 or continuous on R. R means real numbers. Okay. So, f is continuous on 0, 2 in particular. Now, the second thing, we have to verify whether f0 into f2 is negative or not. Okay. So, find out f0. Next, f0 is, so we have to substitute here 0 and we get 2, that is positive. And we have f2, f2 is 2 cube minus 5 into 2 square plus 6 into 2 plus 2. So, we have 8 here minus 20, 8 minus 20 is minus 12 and this is plus 12. So, it is 0 and this is positive, I think. 8 minus 20 and plus 12. So, this is 8 20 minus 20 and plus 2. Okay, let us put here negative sign. Okay, in that way we can make it negative. So, we have negative here. Now, it is 20, 20 minus 12 minus 32, minus 32 plus 8 is minus 24 and plus 2 is minus, how much we get? कितना आया? हाँ, कैलकुलेट करके बताओ कितना है? minus 22. So, we have f0 into f2 less than 0. That means there is a root of this f in the interval 0 to by intermediate value theorem. Therefore, we can apply bisection method on f to find its root in the interval zero 2. Okay. So, we have to find out C. So, we can make a table. We can make a table and then it is easy to write the things. So, we have A, B, then F A, F B, C and finally F C. Additionally, we can have error column also, so that we can track the error. So, we have 0, 2, okay, and we calculated that this is 2, this is minus 22. Okay. Here we have average of these 2. So, what we get? 1, 0 plus 2. So, this is 0 plus 2 divided by 2 equals 1. And what we get? F C, substitute 1. So, f is f is x cube minus 5x square minus 6x plus 2. So we have 1 minus 5, that is minus 4, plus 6, not plus 6, minus 6. So it is minus 10 minus 10 plus 2. So we have minus 8. चेक कर लिया? चेक कर लो एक बार. We have 1 minus 5, then we get minus 4, then minus 6, that is minus 10 plus 2, minus 8. माइनस 8 चेक कर लिया? अच्छा चेक नहीं किया, चलो कोई बात नहीं. So we have minus 8. Now this is negative, right? So we have to choose the opposite sign. Okay. So we are going to have next iteration in the interval. We take this a and this negative 1. So we have 0 to 1. We replace b. Okay. We replace the point that has where the function has same sign. Okay. So we have this intact, this is replaced 1. Okay. Here we have value 2, here we have value minus 8. Now what is the average of these two? So we have 0 plus 1 divided by 2, and that is 1 by 2 or 0.5. So what we get? FC. चिट्टू को भी पढ़ना है क्या? अच्छा देखना है, ओके. वहीं बैठ के देखो. नहीं बाद में दिखाऊंगा. What do we get? So we have 1 by 2 cube, 1 by 8 minus 5 by 4. So we have 1 by 8, 1 by 8. We have f of 1 by 2 is equal to 1 by 2 cube minus 5 into 1 by 2 square. Then minus 6 into 1 by 2 plus 2. So all in all we have 1 by 8 minus 5 by 4 minus, we can write it 6 by 2 so that we can adjust the things. So we have 6 by 2 plus 2. So here if we make it 8, we have 10 here. We want to make it 8, so we have to multiply by 4. So multiplying this by 4, we have 24 here. 24 upon 8, and this is 16 by 8. Okay. So we have minus 10 minus 24, so this is minus 34 and this is 17. So we get minus 17 by 8. So we have minus 17 by 8. तो इस बार कौन सा रिप्लेस करेंगे? ए को रिप्लेस करेंगे या बी को रिप्लेस करेंगे? ए को रिप्लेस करेंगे. क्यों? ये नेगेटिव है तो नेगेटिव वाला रिप्लेस कर देंगे. नेगेटिव तो यहाँ था, ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे रिप्लेस करेंगे. सो वी हैव 0, 0.5. ओके. एफ इज 2 into minus 17 by 8 is negative. Okay. If you replace this, then we have minus 8 into minus 17 by 8. Okay. So both are negative and we get product as positive. We have to get the product as negative. Okay. So we need to replace B. Okay. So again we have 2 here, we have minus 17 by 8, and then we have to calculate average of these two. Okay, so what we get 0.25, then we need to calculate. ठीक है, इसको पूरा करना. okay, ठीक, यहीं पे स्टॉप करते हैं. कुछ पूछना हो तो बताओ. हाँ, ये एग्जाम्पल आगे करना. ठीक है, इसमें अभी जैसे अभी के लिए आप सॉल्यूशन कह सकते हैं 0.25 है. ओके, रिप्लेस ऐसे करना है आपको सो दैट वी गेट अल्टीमेटली प्रोडक्ट ऑफ एफ ए बी नेगेटिव. ठीक है, अगर यहाँ पे इस स्टेप में हम यहाँ के बजाय यहाँ पे रिप्लेस करते. ओके, तो ये वाला पॉजिटिव हो जाता, ये वाला भी पॉजिटिव हो जाता, दोनों पॉजिटिव हो जाते. वेट, ये वाला नेगेटिव है, ये वाला भी नेगेटिव हो जाता, यहाँ आ जाता. ठीक, दोनों नेगेटिव हो जाते. हमें ये चीज़ इंश्योर करनी है, हमें हर स्टेप पे ये ध्यान रखना है कि एफ ए इंटू एफ बी जो है वो नेगेटिव रहे. रिप्लेस इस तरह से करना है कि जो यहाँ आएगा जो यहाँ आएगा उन दोनों का प्रोडक्ट नेगेटिव होना चाहिए. ठीक है, तो इस चीज़ से रिप्लेस कहाँ करना है वो आप अंदाजा लगा सकते हैं. अगर माइनस 17 बाई 8 यहाँ आ जाता, ठीक है, तो यहाँ तो माइनस 8 पहले से है, तो इन दोनों का प्रोडक्ट पॉजिटिव हो जाता. मतलब हमें वहाँ रिप्लेस नहीं करना चाहिए. ओके, ठीक है, और कुछ पूछना हो तो बताओ. बाइसेक्शन मेथड जो है हमारा बेस्ड है इंटरमीडिएट वैल्यू थ्योरम पे, जो कहती है कि अगर एफ ए और एफ बी की वैल्यूज अपोजिट साइन की हैं तो एक ऐसा पॉइंट होगा जहां पे आपका एफ जो है वो एक्स एक्सिस को क्रॉस करेगा और वही पॉइंट हमारा रूट होगा. ठीक है, तो इसीलिए हम क्या करते जाते हैं, एफ ए प्लस एफ बी डिवाइडेड ए प्लस बी डिवाइडेड बाई 2, और हर बार चेक करते जाते हैं, इंटरवल को आधा करते जाते हैं. इसीलिए इसको कहते हैं बाइसेक्शन मेथड. बाइसेक्शन मीन्स आधा करना. ठीक है, तो हम आधा करते जाते हैं. ओके, ठीक है, चल.